Hi everybody and welcome to my kitchen, my brand new kitchen. Yesterday I made Dole Whip, or the Disney Parks recipe for the make at home version. It's not strictly speaking true Dole Whip because true Dole Whip is dairy free and this includes vanilla ice cream, but you only need 3 ingredients and it's super simple. So I thought I'll make it again tonight as I had pineapple left over, and it occurred to me that I could film it for you guys. So this is how you make the Disney Parks homemade Dole Whip. Now just for your viewing pleasure, I have on my Disneyland Paris 2020 t-shirt, which was a birthday present actually, and I thought as there's a possibility I'm not going to get to go to Disney at all in 2020, I would wear the t-shirt. I am going to do, or try to do, a point of view filming as I'm filming. So I am going to put my GoPro on with my chest harness on, which means I am going to look like a complete idiot, but hopefully what it means is that I can edit the video together so that you can actually see me making it and copy what I'm doing, so it's easier for you to follow. So let's make Dole Whip. Right, okay, so I know I look a bit of an idiot wearing an action cam for making Dole Whip, but never mind. So first of all, I thought I would show you everything that I've got out ready to go, because yesterday it did melt quite quickly, so I thought I'll show you what I've got and what I'm going to do so that you can see that, so it's not melting while I'm telling you. So basically over here I've got a hand blender. This is just a Braun hand blender. This fits in here and it all blends together. I've got my Pyrex jug for measuring my pineapple juice. I've got my scales for weighing. I've got a bowl to tip it in, and I've got a spoon to serve. Now, you ideally need a piping bag to get the Mr. Whippy kind of whirl in this. I don't have a piping bag. Yesterday I tried a sandwich bag. It looked like pineapple poop. So I'm not going to do that today, I'm just going to spoon it out instead. So without further ado, let's get the ingredients out. So the first thing we need to do is measure 60 ml of pineapple juice. Now I am using this brand, but you can use any brand of pineapple juice. This was just the only pineapple juice that they had in Tesco's. Okay, so that's my pineapple juice. I'm just going to put it to the side there. Put this back in the fridge. Action shot of everything in my fridge. Right, so then the frozen stuff. Okay, so first thing is don't put your pineapple in the freezer in a tub that doesn't freeze, because yesterday the lid froze off. So you need 1 cup. This is half a recipe, by the way, which makes 1 portion. You need 1 cup, which equates to 130 grams of pineapple. Now I just went really rough with this, mainly because it's frozen solid, so I've got to chip it off to weigh it out. So it's never going to be exact, but we're just going to kind of go with it and see what happens. First of all, so I'm going to weigh. Yes, I've got way too much pineapple in there. So what we do is put this on here and then just chip off This is the problem with a tiny blender. Actually, it might not be too far off, you know. I can't remember if I weighed this yesterday. That's probably about right, which is just as well because the blender is pretty much full. The reason I've got the mirror there, by the way, is so that I can see what I'm recording on the other camera. So, okay, let's add in our pineapple juice. Now the problem I had yesterday, I should take that off the scales now. The problem I had yesterday was that I couldn't fit the ice cream in, so I had to add it in a bit at a time, and actually what I found was I needed to add a bit more than I thought I did, so I kind of did it to taste, really. So we need to put some small bits of ice cream in here because big bits aren't going to fit in. And for this you need, well, they said 1 large scoop for the 2-portion recipe, so I would say 1 small scoop. I have a spoon rather than a scoop, so I'm just going with what I think is roughly a small spoonful. This is really messy, by the way. Okay, so let's plug this in. Okay, here we go. Now what I did find was, because I've only got a small blender, it wasn't mixing very well, so I had to keep taking the lid off to blend. So I'm just gonna try and squish it all down a bit more, get some of the ice cream in there. It's also a bit more frozen than it was yesterday, so. Squishing the pineapple down, I think, because as it's doing the bottom bit, it's then not getting into contact with them. That's a bit better. There we go, that looks a bit more like it. Taste test. Actually, that's pretty much perfect. I'm going to put a slither of ice cream in. But literally a slither. See what I mean about the mess? Okay. Oh. Okay. So, just move you onto the light. That's the kind of consistency. And now I'm going to dish it up. Well, actually, I'm going to put my ice cream back in the freezer. One thing I did find yesterday is that the pineapple defrosts really quickly. So watch out. Okay, I'm going to try and film me dishing up plus film me dishing up. Oh no, it's stuck. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Now obviously if you've got a piping bag you would be putting it in a piping bag and piping it into the bowl. But you can see, I mean, that is a, for me that's a big portion of dessert. I wouldn't normally eat that much ice cream. Oh, I've got my blade, there we go, get the blade out. And then I've just got the last bits out. And there we have it. Voila! Action cam, Dole Whip cooking. So good. So good, and as you can see it is so simple to do. I recommend you give it a go because it is so easy. Yeah, it's messy but it's fun and it tastes amazing. Right, I'm gonna go eat this now. So tonight I've decided to make a Red's Revenge. I've got raspberry and rose lemonade. If the float dissolves then I'll just eat the ice cream, but I'm going to give it a go. I also don't have apple juice, which is what I think would be best, but I'm trying pineapple juice. It's only 30ml anyway. I've halved the recipe again, so it's 60 of raspberries, 30 of juice, and then ice cream. Okay, this is going in there. And there we have it. It's sunk a little bit, but you can see it in there. And it tastes pretty good. Here's my mess. Whoops.